What I'm looking for, first of all, clarity. I need to understand what the proposal is about, what they're trying to achieve, and how they're going to achieve it. So many times I get to the end of a proposal and I still don't know what's about, what they want to achieve. Secondly, I need to be grasped from the beginning, and by the beginning I mean right from the first paragraph on the first page. What is it that they're trying to achieve, and the impact the proposal is going to have on the higher education sector. And thirdly, I need to be convinced that the impact is really worth the money that the OLT is going to put into the project. What are the common mistakes? Well, the application needs to be written so that any person who's familiar with the higher education sector can understand what the proposal is about. Many times I come across proposals that are written more like a research project or a research paper with a specific audience in mind. That doesn't work. Panels are usually formed by people from diverse disciplines in the higher education sector, so they need to be able to understand what you are proposing. Secondly, the construction of the budget is usually a telling point. It's telling you how much thought it was put into developing the proposals. Proposals that usually turn me off are the ones where the budget is mainly taken for paying salaries of the people involved on the leaders of the proposal. That's usually telling me that all they want is time off to concentrate on the particular project rather than trying to bring other colleagues from other institutions together and solve a real issue. What advice I will give to a first-time applicant? First of all, start with a seed or an extension grant rather than a full grant proposal. Secondly, start working with your collaborators very early in the piece. Choose your collaborators, your team wisely. And by that I mean ask your questions. Is this team really representing your particular issue? Is it representing the higher education sector? Is it representing your discipline? Ask yourself, is everybody in the team engaged with the idea you are proposing? And also ask yourself, will you work together well as a team? So many times a proposal is put together by one person, and then at the last minute the team is put together in haste. If that proposal happens to be funded, then it will continue to be a one-team proposal. So you won't get the rest of your team on board because they just didn't buy into the idea. They didn't make time to work on it either. A third piece of advice I would give to a beginner is to spend some time in achieving total clarity on what you would like to achieve. What are your outcomes? What is it that you would like to get at the end? Once you have that clear, everything else will come very easily. You can write the whole proposal probably in a day or so, but it takes time to really come to terms of what is it that you would like to get at the end of the project. Fourthly, involve everybody right from the beginning in the writing. So if you have a team of 3 or 4, everybody should be contributing to the preparation of that proposal. In that way, you ensure buy-in, you ensure ownership of what you are proposing. And finally, use your critical friends to critique what you are proposing. And try to choose your critical friends outside your discipline, outside the area that you are trying to address, because that will tell you whether they understand, a lay person could understand, what is it that you're trying to do.